Halloween, man, it turns
got
you
a little
into,
spooky.
Like, it just makes you kind of, I don't know, like everything was cool. We don't had a good time, but then, man, the night started to fall and you just start, I don't know, it was like Thriller almost, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I started to turn into the werewolf and shit. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I started walking down the street. Found it. What you say? Say it again. Say the part. Say the part again. What you just said. Happy post Halloween. Goddamn it! I'm coming out my shell. You know what I'm saying? I was in my little cocoon. Now you know November come around. Start feeling yourself a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Got 21 more days, you know, till I'm in my
to the birthday
almost mid-30s. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
mid-30s.
Nigga getting old, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting up there, man.
Nigga getting
Not
old.
old as you.
I don't want to talk about it.
But I'm getting up there.
I'm a little bit more up there, but not that much. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want 4-0, bro.
No. We ain't there yet.
Yeah,
at least about 4 more of them.
About 4. You close to. You close to 4-0. Coming out. You know what I'm saying?
The closest I ever been.
You are closest you ever been to 40 right now.
That's for sure. Less than 5 years.
I'm being to 42. I take it in stride. Take it a stride, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I feel great. 30s have been a blessing, man. A lot of people be scared of their 30s. Everybody, I'm finna turn 30. Ooh. Nah, man, fuck that shit. I feel like I done glowed up.
30s is really great. Like I feel like people
got a lot
joke
more
about
money.
It. People joke about it, but like when you get to your 30s, I kind of feel like they don't understand like the blessings that kind of come with being in your 30s. Like you still kind of young enough to do a lot of shit, but at the same time, you old enough to like know better.
Yep.
Too. And you're gonna think about the decision. You still may fuck up your. See, the thing with 30s is like you still kind of want to be in your 20s to a degree, but you appreciate what comes with being 30. Like, you kind of will like party. You can still try to party all night, but then you also okay with going to bed at like 8 p.m. Like there's a mixed bag of like old and young in your 30s that you kind of like. It's seasoning you up for your 40s. Because in your 40s, you're not.
That shit's about to.
That shit cooked. You're just not staying. Like you're not staying out. Now I've got some bad examples in my family because these niggas will like we be up like all night. Like, but we'll be not at the club.
But probably every so often.
We in the garage and shit. Like now, like you at the crib with your uncles and shit. Like, yeah, it ain't all the time, and they definitely. You know, they pay for that shit the next day. Like, no question. They be like, yeah, look, nigga, I stayed out too late, man. I probably ain't gonna see you for a week. Like, damn. Like, a week? I can't see you for a whole week. You gotta take them a week and a half to recover. But they have a good time.
Right now, I feel like it take me a good, like, if I get good and drunk, it take me a good, like, 3-4 days to shake back. And I ain't even...
Listen, I'm surprised
cracked the 4-0 yet. You know, I heard that shit.
I'm surprised I made it. I wilded out. I gotta apologize to a couple people for last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was there.
Not the apology tour.
Oh God, shit. Yeah, man.
Hell no. None of you niggas never fuck with me for real.
It really almost got to that point. Like I don't know what it, bro. I just don't know what it was, man.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I think Halloween, man, it turns you
got a little
into,
spooky.
Like, it just makes you kind of, I don't know, like everything was cool. We don't had a good time, but then, man, the night started to fall and you just start. I don't know. It was like Thriller almost, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I started to turn into the werewolf and shit. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I started walking down the street. Found it. What you say? Say it again. Say the part. Say the part again. What you just said.
Shit sound like radio, man.
I'm trying to dream. Ain't no anything for you.
You remember when we watched that radio shit? I think it was mad as hell.
Hey,
it was when Trev had that Green Out episode.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that was
radio.
That was the reason why we wanted to watch radio.
I was like, this pissed me off. Why the fuck we watching radio?
Hey, we was so high.
It was like the real life Simple Jack.
We were so high, and for some reason I'm like, hey, let's watch radio. Everybody's like, man, what the the fuck is this, man? Remember on Belly?
I feel like remember
on Belly on the part where they walked in and then with the gun with the rabbit. And she's like, man, what you watching? Yo, this shit's bugged out. That's how I felt when we was watching it.
That's a good ass reference to describe it.
That's exactly how I felt when I watched radio. Like, I'd be like, yo, man, shit's real life, son. You know what I'm saying? Shit's bugged out. You know what I'm saying? They do my man wrong. You know, but then he helped the football team, you know what I'm saying, have some success, you know what I'm saying? They motivated behind this story before this.
Did you see, there was this little clip that said like being it was like, I don't know, you might have not seen it. It was on TikTok. It was like being a millennial parent is hard when your kids start disrespecting you, because then it's like you trying to like be like better than your parents, but then you like, after a while, he was like, yeah, he's like, nah, Dad, why don't you fucking do it or something like that. And he was like, well, you know, trying to communicate with you and do this the right way, but you should just stand up. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way.
I've already decided what type of parent I'm going to continue to be.
Go ahead and run that fade. Like,
I already decided what type of parent I'm going to continue to be. It's really kind of, at this point, you don't really get too many opportunities to disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
You got to nip that shit in the bud.
Immediately. I'm talking about immediately.
She be like, he only 4. I'm like, nah, that nigga need the motherfucker. It's never too early to learn. Don't be talking to motherfuckers like that.
Listen, it's different because I got girls, right? So like disciplining them when they were like younger to like now, like my oldest is 11. So disciplining her, it can't come in the form of physical in that way, which I don't really need to anyway, and I haven't in quite some time. Now, she's gotten a few pops upside the head, a couple ear flicks, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, talking does the trick.
But talking is just more than enough for girls. If you're a guy, that's the only thing, that's why I said, like, if you're mercilessly beating on your children, the girl children, unless they've had to have done something crazy. But like, I just don't see a whole reason to in today's world, because it's like I could just say enough and it's gonna shut them down for like 24, 48 hours.
Back in the day,
the tears start coming immediately. So at that point, I got a heart. There's no reason for me to hit them. But when they were younger, like when they was like their age, them little motherfuckers was getting popped left and right. Left and right. I was waka. Stop, because they just trying you. You know, kids just try you. So if you allow them to get to a point where they feel like they can just disrespect you, that shit's gonna they're gonna grow up older, and then So I always feel bad for parents that say, you know, I'm gentle parenting, and I'm just, you know, look. Yeah, but when I got some gentle parenting advice too. I'm gonna gently lay this motherfucking belt across your ass if you do that again.
BTA.
And next time it's gonna be highly gentle.
Belt to ass.
Cause you gonna be gently sitting on that motherfucking ass.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting down gently.
Yeah, you gonna
on the donut.
Try to do it again.
Don't fucking do that.
So that's why, you know, having a son is it's a little funny.
They a little more rambunctious.
Yeah, a little more rambunctious. It's a little different, you know, and I'm just waiting for the day you grow up and decide you want to try it. I mean, I'm almost looking forward to it. I might be a little sick. I'm looking forward to the day that he do what I did to my dad.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna let my kids do me like I did my dad. I ain't gonna lie. I still think about that. I'm like, it could be my karma, cause I already know, like, them niggas gonna be bigger than me. I'm gonna be the littlest nigga in this household cleaning up. I'm gonna be the little nigga. I'm gonna be like Scrappy doing this. To
actively, they gonna be jumping on your ass.
They already jumping on me, man. I was laying on the couch one day. These niggas just, I was like, damn, y'all get the fuck up off of me. Yeah. You know when you getting jumped, that anxiety creep in a little bit. Your head get hit, but get the fuck over me. Yeah.
Hey,
they jump my ass, man.
Come knowing that you got black eyes and bruises and shit. I'm like, man, happy, man. You know, man, Z, man, again. Just jump. I'm like,
it was 8 of them motherfuckers.
They whipping your ass again. You seeing this nigga beat up. This motherfucker coming over, like, man, we got to get him out that. That's a hostile situation you got going on at the crib. We got to get you up out of there.
That's why I need to establish the respect early, because I ain't even that big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when them niggas start getting that, because they going to get their height from their mama side, them niggas going to get bigger than me for sure. They going to be looming over me and shit, and I'm going to be like, well, you better watch your motherfucking mouth. They going to be
As soon as they say the first wrong thing, and it sound like them niggas, and you seem like you old enough. I just think the day that they get that one piece of hair on their nuts, I think that's the day. I'm just walk up and just bah.
When the voice drop, dad, hey yo, dad.
First,
and you shut the fuck up.
First day you say, "Hey son, you good?" I said, "Yes, dad. I got some hair growing." Oh son, I'm so proud of you. Stand up. I said, "What? Stand
put
up.
your shit up.
Stand
put
up.
it up like
That's
this."
That's the day me and you gonna have to get busy. That's the day.
Established dominance.
Immediately, nigga, because I already know what come with that shit, nigga. So if I tell you straight up what it's gonna be, this is what it's gonna be. And even look at the kids they listen to. Look at the songs that they're remixing. Look at what the fuck that they're doing. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny Desk, Juvenile, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I watched that shit like 10 times. I was like, man, this shit is crazy, bro.
Chopper Style, I thought that was a Juvenile song for the long end.
Man, and then he was low key. Then I watched the Tiny Desk with Juvenile. Now Juvenile all over my timeline. I'm like, it's crazy.
No, that ain't Juvenile. That's No Limit. That's
Juvie been on tour for like crazy, which is the great point that flows us right into our next topic: nostalgic music, Juvenile, Cash Money,
Juvenile.
Cash Money,
no limit of Cash Money.
Yeah,
he is the star.
Was that ever undeniable though?
He's undeniably the star.
So looking back, it was like, oh, that was a little more obvious than I thought it was.
Yeah,
it's very obvious.
With the comeback,
he was older.
It was like with the comeback, with everybody bitching on the side, even all of them getting back together. Even Wayne, the shit that Wayne's been doing. I'm like, man, Juvie. He like made it through the fire. He on the other side. Like he old. His song's still hitting.
Still smack.
He still has like back that ass up, bro. Like it was a
generational.
Like, my entire life, that song has been getting played.
That shit hit like Michael Jackson rock with you.
It's like
I've never been able to go for too long without hearing back that ass up, and I don't even like ask for it. I don't play it. It's not my playlist. Nothing.
It's gonna get played.
Every part.
Yeah, somebody gonna play it.
Yeah, but we were in denial about Juvenile being like the guy. I mean, we saw the verses. We saw the verses, right?
I think that everybody's a critic and you don't fucking know talent. I think that's what it is. I think we was sleep. I think we fucked with them, but I think niggas was sleep a little bit.
They wasn't sleep.
Some people.
The generation over, they knew Juvie was a star. The thing was, Juvie disappeared when he found out he wasn't getting paid like that.
He did disappear for a long time.
So he did. So if Juvenile would have never left, Lil, I don't think they would have focused on Wayne.
He should have been bigger than Wayne, in my opinion. And I know that might be a hot take.
But he disappeared.
Well, let's explain. Well, let me. I guess you could consider that a hot take, but why would you think
his shit was way hotter than Wayne?
They both were coming up at the same time. Juvie was first.
Yeah, he
got the first big break. He was the initial star, right? He had the opportunities were presented for him to do whatever he did, but I think that Wayne just had something different.
Yeah,
Wayne had something different.
Wayne had the chance to grow into that because everybody left, so he was the only person they really had to focus on.
I guess maybe that might be a good point too. I never really saw it like that.
I'm telling you, if Juvie never left, Wayne would still be one of the background characters like BG and Turk and all that, because they wouldn't focus on him like that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even think.
Not saying that he wouldn't be like good. It's just the focus wouldn't be solely him.
Y'all forget. Wayne is on Back That Ass Up.
He is at the end.
Now, did he contribute? Did he contribute a crazy verse? Did he contribute a crazy bar?
It was iconic.
Or did he contribute one of the most iconic parts of the song?
Yeah, he wobbly back.
Wobbly, drop it like it's hot. Wop. Now he's on the song, y'all. Don't forget that.
I did forget about that.
Right?
It's because the DJ always turning. I tell you.
Now, keep in mind, there's 5-6 other niggas in Cash Money at this time.
Yeah.
He gets that part. He also gets the chorus to what other song?
Project Chick.
No, was he the chorus?
He was layered on there.
Okay.
All of them was layered. All of them was in the layers of Give Me.
You talking about Bling Bling?
I'm talking about Bling Bling.
Yeah, Bling Bling. Every time I come around the city, but that was him.
He had so what was said about him with times during this era where if he wasn't on shows and Wayne wasn't there, even though he didn't have a major role at this time, people were really feeling some type of way about Wayne not being around, because once he started to sizzle a little bit and everybody started to kind of notice who he was, it was undeniable that he was going to be a star. This is coming from people in Cash Money. This is not my opinion. This is what they said. It was like, yo, it got to a point where it was like, yeah, we know Juvenile's the star, but like Wayne clearly was having like his moments. Like people were loving him on tour. People were having any opportunity they can get to want to try to get close to Wayne, they were starting to do it. And it wasn't that Juvie didn't have like no jealousy or nothing like that to it, because that was like the little homie. So for him to come up and to strike the way he did, I guess it's divine timing, maybe based off of what happened with Juvie. But I feel like it was gonna happen one way or the other, because I feel like if one thing that Birdman, you gotta give the man credit for, he gonna source and push the talent that's moving. Right. You see the shit doing Young Boy. He's behind. He's the machine pushing Young Boy right now. Yeah. So.
But this is the problem. Even though Wayne was on his come up and he still was a star.
And Thug too.
Would he, if Juvenile stayed on his run, would they push Wayne just as hard if they were gonna push Juvie?
That's the hardest part about it, because that's hard to argue.
Because remember, like his first album did 30,000, and then when they got to the masses, he sold like 3-4 million. Mm-hmm. So like he's getting this push. He had a couple more great hits after that album. So it's like if Juvie never would have found out he was getting robbed, and he stayed and still kept making hits, and even though Wayne is bubbling up, getting ready to drop the Call to One and stuff, like would he still have that push when you still got this big star right next to you? Yeah, because sometimes
it's been hard.
I ain't gonna lie, like as far as like record labels go, it is hard to push two mega stars. Yeah. It's very hard, because sometimes the egos come. One may have an ego, another don't. May one get some of the next person budget. Like it's very hard. So it's like if one makes the one superstar gone, I only got to focus on one. It's way easier.
But again, this is, I think, the genius behind Wayne in that space. The genius behind Wayne is that when it was his opportunity to do it, he did it fairly well.
He rose to the occasion.
He did it fairly well. Not only him as being an artist, but then you now bring in Drake, you had a whole crew. Now, mind you, we don't talk about a lot of those guys from Young Money, but a lot of them fucking were stars in their own right. They had it like Tyga, bro. Like Tyga, we all had a Tyga moment, bro. Tyga was
Rack City. Rack
you know
City.
What I'm saying? that era, bro, Tyga was killing it, bro. Tyga was not missing.
But you know what they made Tyga do? They made him spend his own money for that. Like, cause they were still pushing Nicki and Drake.
Right.
So he had to spend his own money, and then when it blew, let me go put some money behind it now. Like, bro. Yeah.
So a lot of those artists. Now, some of those artists, they ain't need to be pushed. They should have been pushed their ass back to where they came from. You know what I'm saying?
Who you talking about?
Gutter.
It's funny that you said that, because that was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, I'm not gonna say it. I want to know.
Chunky and Twist actually right now. Wayne got Twist like this right now. If you look at Twist and shit, bro, he's a little Wayne, and he's actually good. Like, he's actually talented, but he's been talented as a shorty, but now he's morphed into he's grown, but he's morphed into like Wayne's like robot. So people see it. But at the same time, even though he's clearly good, though. It don't. But when you hear him, you like, okay, but I see what you're trying to do. And like, I understand where the influence obviously clearly comes from, but he can hold his own. And it surprised me. I listened to him. I happened to fucking see an Instagram post.
I would have to go listen. You make me want to go listen to him now.
You go to his Instagram. I'm telling you, go to his Instagram and you will fucking see.
Yeah, I saw a clip on it, and then I was like, "Look, Twist, what the fuck?"
Yeah, but he's. I mean, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. So it's like, it's hard to.
I mean, I'm sure Wayne can coach him.
Sure. At this point, I don't want Wayne coaching nobody.
I ain't gonna lie, that last album, man, wasn't for me.
Wayne is only good on features now. Get him one verse and let him do. I don't need no whole song.
Even then, I feel like I don't really be caring if I don't really be wanting to hear the feature like I used to.
Lil Wayne and Court, that's his name, Cordell. They be going crazy together, but like anything more than a verse from Wayne,
it's hard now. It's hard with Wayne for me. Like I hadn't listened to the most recent album. his most recent album because I just don't want to see him in that light.
His best album to me still is the Carter 2. I don't really care for the Carter 3 like that.
I was arguing with some people on TikTok.
I like about the Carter 1 and Carter 2.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I don't know, because it's got that southern New Yorkish vibe. Like, it's just cold, and then you got this commercial hit with Carter 3, and I'm like, man, it's cool, but let me just go back to the old.
My Carter 3 was a little more mainstream for sure.
My biggest thing,
he still had the sound by Carter 2.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Carter 3,
but it was like the production was a little bit better than the Carter 1. But like the Carter 1, he was rapping his ass off still. That's why I like that. Like
you could tell between Carter 1 and Carter 2 that he was trying to find that.
Carter 2 was polished. It was just straight fire.
It was like his style. Yeah, but it was like improved. Fire.
Yeah.
But
with his regular Louisiana accent too.
You could tell it's like
with that New York influence.
Engineers
Yeah. Oh no, you could tell. Oh, just the production. Yeah. Like you can tell, like that time he was spending in New York, like it really did.
He should have.
It was like the drums, everything about the sound.
Whoever engineered that first album that Carter 2 should have just kept engineering for him, because once he started changing engineers and started sounding like he. Young dude, like 16, with these high pitched and auto tunes and reverb all on his voice. I'm like, dude, it's like 39, dude. Come on.
The shit that like I said, I can't listen to nothing recent from Wayne because I just want to, it's like your favorite. Like your favorite boxer and shit. You don't want to see them box way later in their career. You don't want to see your favorite boxer get knocked out.
I don't want to see you lose, my boy.
Like for real. Like I don't want to see you in that space.
Hang it up.
And it's not like it's and again, I don't think that it's trash. It's just that when I hear some of the newer shit from him, I'm like,
I mean, they was like, oh yeah, he got a song. What was it? Lin-Manuel.
He did have a couple verses he
and I was
destroyed though, but his own songs would just be like,
I was good on features.
I was like, I feel like I should know that name. I don't really know that name, and then I Googled. I'm like, the nigga from Hamilton. The nigga from Hamilton made you a beat. I was like, man, look. Skip this shit, nigga. I'm sorry.
Who won?
Man, No Limit won because it was all of them. He got them all together.
Except for
C.
Well,
because
jail. Right?
No, they
for two different things.
All the people that was out, he got everybody together, and then they moved. Frog. They was colored. They was just like the energy was behind them. They went all over the place. There wasn't no new faces, and then they made sure they played they bangers early. I'm like, man, I forgot about this.
I forgot how cold about it was. I was just like, I was like, yeah, nigga, we are.
I did find something out of the verses. I didn't know. So I didn't know the fucking song. I didn't know Freak Hoes was Master P.
Yeah.
No fucking clue. Damn. Not a clue. I heard that said Freak Hoes. I'm like, whoa, wait a fucking minute. So that shit, I thought Future came up with that himself. I was like, damn, nigga.
Well, that's why Future so. That's why Future so.
A long time ago. The reason I found out a long time ago when I heard the Future version, I don't know what made me look, but I seen the math. I seen the credits, like who, they be having like when they sample it, they put them on the writer's credit. Yeah. And I saw Master P, and I'm like, Master P, that nigga don't rap. So I went back and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, he sampled that from Master P, and I went and listened to the real song.
Damn, man, that's so crazy. And this is what's that song, not even his song, not even that popular. So
Future, a student of the game, man.
But people
I think they underestimate Future. I think they underestimate how cold he is, how well versed in the game, in like rap and music, period. Like how much range he has. I think that people, I don't know, they get worried about it.
You talking about Future?
Oh,
they get too worried about his baby mama situation, shit like that. To realize, like, as an artist, like Future,
who you fucking, man, put out that music.
Future is like a crazy talented individual in like multiple ways. Like he's freestyling a lot of this music. He's rapping his ass off. He's like affiliated with like Southern legends. People forget that too.
Yeah, he was like 42.
His uncle was Rico Wade from Organized Noise. Motherfucking like that. They did Outkast's first 2 some odd albums until
he was
like
with
Stankonia.
Organized Noise.
He was with Outkast and all of them, and Killer Mike too.
CeeLo Green and all of them.
Yeah, like he was like the little nigga with them and shit like that. And I'm like, you know, so like it doesn't surprise me to hear that. I did not know that. So y'all just enlightened me. But it doesn't surprise me though because
you gotta remember, like,
he's a great, I think, and people don't realize.
Also too, Master P revolutionized hip hop too, that people don't give him credit for. As far as like how he started, what he did, and how he changed how you do business in the music industry. Before Dame Dash and them, Master P was the first one. You know, it came out in like 91, 92, 93.
He changed. I mean, he revolutionized the way motherfuckers got their music.
The South wasn't getting no attention back then.
And how you get paid and how much you can get paid just solely off your own work.
Yeah, so
now you see he still got like rap snaps.
But they only talk about how Dame Dash and them all did that, and Jay-Z and them, but like
they had a bigger machine pushing them earlier.
Yeah, but Master P did the same thing, but he don't get that same recognition or credit unless he go do interviews.
Because he's from the South. Because he did it. He probably did it with what they said. He got like, what was the thing that they said about him? He got like 10,000 as an inheritance from like his granddaddy or his uncle or some shit, and then he turned that into the record company. And
he took after he got waived, he took that little bread and started pressing CDs. Like,
yeah, so the South ain't, so you could be a legend in the South because like all the black people in the States is concentrated in the South.
NBA for half a second.
He was like, you know, like niggas like that, they like the original hustlers because I think
that nigga lived every nigga's dream.
Too Short is kind of Too Short is also one of those guys that was like hit the streets and was like selling shit out of his trunk.
Who also did it was Jay Prince. He was.
Oh yeah,
he did it too.
Rap a lot too.
And that's
that's all South though. But like that influence. But even Too Short talk about the influence when he went to Atlanta. The influence on him was big on that. But remember, the P went to fucking the Bay.
Yeah,
and he was working in a record store and doing a lot of different things then, and that influence and that shit he was getting while he was in the Bay, still working with all the New Orleans artists. So when he came back, man, shit just went crazy. So when he got into music, and he got into film. He started making all these motherfuckers, all those fucking. Think about all those. That nigga made like 10 movies. and
you know what got him to the next level though?
Quality. He got fucking real motherfucking people to do these movies, man, and he was doing these movies. I just watched the damn thing.
I remember that.
And what really set them off was when he got Snoop Dogg. When he got Snoop Dogg to come over there,
turned Snoop back up again. He said Snoop. That's why Snoop was able to come out with him. Like, look, man, this nigga. If it wasn't for Master P, bro, man, I don't know what I was gonna do. That nigga bought him a house, bought him a car, moved him to motherfucking New Orleans, and changed his life.
And then you know how the people love Snoop Dogg. So like when he came out with No Limit, that pushed them to a next level to give him some more money.
Yeah, the nigga, and he was in the movies. He was in Hot Boys, right? Wasn't Snoop in Hot Boys?
Yeah, I think so. It looked like him.
Huh?
He was in the Wash.
Yeah, the car wash.
The Wash. But I'm saying like the movies that Master P made. Master P made.
He was in Baby Boy
and shit like that. I watched the
Black and Blue. What's the name?
Yeah, Black was another movie that he wasn't in that movie, but he was he?
No, I don't think so.
But just still, he made that movie. He made so man, Master P, man, you got to give him the credit. You got to give him credit. Just legendary shit. It's nothing taken away from Birdman because Birdman, they said, had $1 million before he was like 18.
The reason why he don't get recognition is because he's from the South. So like all those guys that y'all are listening, like. We black, so we kind of in tune with sometimes like a chitlin circuit, I guess. Like Vince used to always call it that. He's like, man, the chitlin circuit is well and alive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they would have like Project Pat come to Aurora and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas, like the niggas out there was tapped in with like the South and what they was doing and shit. So, you know, traveling around, that's what you got to do. But like the problem is, to put in perspective, like the like impact of the South or like the lack thereof. I think it was like a turning point for hip hop was around Stankonia, and that Outkast got awarded for something at like MTV Awards or some shit like that. Source Awards, one of those awards, and they got booed.
You said because I know what you're talking about. So
they got booed, and that was when he was like, the South got something to say. So 1995.
Okay,
so that was
because that's the same year that
after
that's the same year that
it was by the 2000s that the South had actually taken over the radio.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Tupac and them won that year too at the Source Awards, or they was there.
Yeah, I mean, the West Coast, West Coast through the 90s, obviously, but him saying that the South got something to say, you got to think what the fuck was happening in music at that time. Jay Prince and Rap A Lot Records they was doing their thing coming up from the South. Right? Scarface, again, rap.
Scarface. You had Master P and them.
Yeah, Master P. You had Birdman. Them was on the.
You still had like E40 and shit like that in the West Coast.
But yeah, you had the West Coast.
He was fucking with them.
E40 and Too Short. Them coming out the West Coast.
8Ball and MJG.
You still had
Atlanta. You had Outkast.
I think Tupac was still here. I think Tupac was still here
in 95. Yeah.
So, but I'm saying the West and the East was dominating. Like that's what's so crazy about today's market. It's like now you don't have to do that. Now you don't have to do that. You pop and they gonna find you wherever you at. You really don't have to move. You really don't have to go nowhere. Which is why you
now because we got the internet.
But you're seeing more artists stay local to where they're from more now than ever. They're not moving to West Coast. Like Chief Keef moving out west was just for his safety. It wasn't really like he had to per se, but he did to a degree for his career because he was a lot closer to what was going on. But like that don't have to happen today. Like you don't really have to move.
So, but the thing is, with today it's like, where's the big A&R really sitting at? Right now, they sitting in Florida because you can see all these Florida artists keep popping up at algorithms and getting on and stuff. Like the new kid, Hurricane Wisdom. You got Rod Wave. You got Kodak. You got
Low Shimmy.
Low Shimmy. You have a lot of these artists are from Florida now, so the market
like every artist
is in Florida now. So like if you popping in your own city and you popping in, artists, labels are looking at you, but they don't really want to grab you because where you at. Let's go to Florida and start connecting with them. I bet you they come scoop you right off your feet.
Yeah, well, I feel like you
maybe we should go to Florida.
Then. You also got to be really in tune with what's happening musically. I mean, if you obviously in that lane, you should know what's going on. They know where it takes. But some people just stubborn.
And some people can't pay.
They just want to just. Hey man, I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm gonna fuck with these artists. I'll collab with them. I'll do certain shit. But it's just like
and some people ain't got the funds to just up and leave.
Yeah, that too. You gotta be in a good situation to just say, hey, look, I'm just gonna uproot my entire life and pursue a music career.
It's me and Stacks, double cup, back to back. Broski Lid hit a high note on the track.
Check, got one, I'ma get a few. Perm cuts, all I need, not camera crew.